DJI AirSense. This is huge. Got that coming up. Recently, DJI came out with a white paper entitled Elevating Safety, Protecting the Skies in the Drone Era. I'll drop a link to the 37-page article in the description, but wanted to share with you the 10 points from the paper. I'm going to go ahead and throw the slide up on the screen. The 10 points are, number 1, DJI will install ADS-B receivers in all new drones above 250 grams. Number 2, DJI will develop a new automatic warning for drone pilots flying at extended distances. Number 3, DJI will establish an internal safety standards group to meet regulatory and customer expectations. Number 4, aviation industry groups must develop standards for reporting drone incidents. Number 5, all drone manufacturers should install geofencing and remote identification. Number 6, governments must require remote identification. Number 7, governments must require a user-friendly knowledge test for new drone pilots. Number 8, governments must clearly designate sensitive restriction areas. Number 9, local authorities must be allowed to respond to drone threats that are clear and serious. And number 10, governments must increase enforcement of laws against unsafe drone operations. Quote, elevating safety is based on a comprehensive evaluation of available drone safety data, which concludes that most drone incident data collected by government regulators is misleading or useless, and shows that many media accounts of mid-air drone incidents are false and unproven. This was from an article in DroneLife, and I'll be sure to put a link in the description of that article so you can check it out in its entirety. Now what I'm going to do is share a clip from DJI on DJI AirSense.
The future of aviation involves drones working collaboratively with traditional aircraft. For years, DJI has been on the leading edge of innovation, especially when it comes to safety. From automatic return to home, to altitude limits, to obstacle avoidance, to our pioneering of geofencing. Now we're taking the next step, giving almost all drone pilots the ability to detect airplanes and helicopters that are flying nearby. We call that DJI AirSense. AirSense uses a special signal called ADS-B that airplanes and helicopters transmit to show their location. When AirSense receives an ADS-B signal, the DJI mobile app alerts the pilot with enough time to take action. ADS-B was designed for airplanes and helicopters, but already there are more drones in the sky than either of them.
Drones are going to play a very significant role in the continued evolution of aviation. And we, as an industry, all need to figure out how we adapt to that.
Well, safety is the #1 fundamental aspect of aviation. DJI has done a really good job of being very inclusive and collaborating with the manned aviation community.
The FAA is requiring traditional aircraft to install ADS-B transmitters by the year 2020. There's no mandate for drones to have ADS-B receivers, but DJI wants to be a good partner in the use of airspace. That's why we're building AirSense into almost all of our drones.
I think AirSense is going to be very beneficial to pilots like me that use drones responsibly. It'll give more situational awareness and visibility to the drone user that otherwise they might not have.
AirSense is already installed in DJI's newest systems like the Matrice 200 series and the Mavic 2 Enterprise. And now DJI is committing to installing AirSense in all the drones it makes over 250 grams.
DJI's decision to equip the majority of its drones with ADS-B is a very positive development and an important safety improvement in the use of drones in the national airspace system.
Safety really is the most important thing. So when we design and implement our safety features, we always have as the top priority contributing to the safety of the airspace that we share.
Now there's a few points I'd like to go over. Let's answer the questions about what ADS-B out and what ADS-B in are. ADS-B out refers to an aircraft broadcasting its position and other information. ADS-B in refers to an aircraft receiving the broadcast and messages from the ground network. This was information from the FAA, and I'll drop a link to that in the description as well. Now, DJI has committed to installing ADS-B on all its aircraft over 250 grams in the year 2020. Okay, so I know one of the questions that was going to be asked, and I thought about this myself, so why can't DJI do a firmware update to make this retroactive? Well, unfortunately, ADS-B is hardware, and it needs to be installed in the aircraft. Now, the article from DroneLife points out, and this is huge, DJI's timing aligns with the FAA's upcoming requirements for essentially all airplanes and helicopters to be equipped with ADS-B transmitters in controlled airspace starting January 1st, 2020. Question of the day. What do you think about DJI installing ADS-B in all its aircraft over 250 grams in the year 2020? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter account where I do post daily updates and Instagram as well. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.